Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Heaven's Vault. In the last episode we went back to Eox and we spoke to Huyang, which we gave him a copy of Mazwai book, which is his favourite book. And now I'm going to go speak to Mayari and see if she can tell us the story of the Heaven's Vault. Maybe it'll give us a hint as to what we need to do. Alia! Alright, well, let's talk to her. Professor? We could start off with the I spoke to an ancient voice from the Empire, Professor. That seems... I want to know more information about that. I spoke to an ancient voice from the Empire, Professor. It had been stored into a figurine and forgotten, but it was still alive. What did it tell you? Don't seem surprised is a pretty valid response here, but she told me her name. Kaya. Recordings like that were once common in the Empire. They are all we have left from before the fall. Yes? Wait, so you just completely backhanded that and didn't give me any extra information? Okay, well, Huyang told me about an ancient library. I sure hope this isn't stabbing Huyang in the back. Something he read about in the Annals of Mazwai. He did say he didn't want us to tell. The Library of Future Knowledge. The library is a sacred site for followers of the Loop, Alia. Have you found it? No. No, I haven't. Are you sure it exists? It's quite real. It's out there, somewhere. And if you do find it, look yourself up. One day, you'll write a volume on what you've learned of our history. And it will be there, in the Loop Library. What do you know about Heaven's Vault? Huyang said you knew a story about it. Of course. Everyone knows that story. Well, I don't. It's a story from the old sea. It's not important. The old sea? The Loop says the old sea never existed. It's only a story. I suppose they didn't tell you stories at the orphanage. I would have told you stories if you had been with me. You could have pulled me out of there at any time. I wouldn't have complained. It took me a long time to find you. The nebula is wide, and you were one child. I didn't even know if you had yet been born. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Is this where we find out that she is me? Or I am her? And there's some weird... You don't know? Sometimes I think you must know. Know what? You are my daughter, Alia. Okay, that's close enough. Daughter. That works. No weird loopy stuff going on here. There was something I wanted to ask you. Now I've been completely derailed by this whole daughter thing. I can't be your daughter, Professor. Didn't we meet our sister or mother somewhere? I was born on Elbereth. The ladies in grey raised you in an orphanage. I know. And yet, you are my daughter, Alia. And I only want the best for you. Not entirely sure how that changes things, but does Heaven's Vault have an ancient name? I have no idea. Well, I'll blame somebody for asking. It's a story, Alia. I deal in the real world, as should you. Ask Huyang, maybe. I don't know. Huyang didn't know either. You have a moment more? Ah. Well, I probably should have got her to tell me the story, huh? Is the university flourishing? I'm not leaving 6 behind. I've kind of got used to having 6 with me. And who knows, maybe it'll save my life one day. I think so. Perhaps one day you'll spend a bit more time here. And see for yourself. Yes. Alright, let's leave. Alia. I don't want anything to change between us. If I can't be a mother to you, then I understand that. I don't understand anything. Good faith to you, Alia. Be well. Well, that was interesting. Mistress, are you well? I don't understand what she's talking about. She can't be my mother. I don't understand why she'd lie. But it's nothing to do with me. It's like the tree on the lush moon. Oh my god, it is. I never noticed that before. Indeed, mistress. I believe this one may be a clipping from that one. It is actually the same tree. In a roundabout sort of way. We have pinpointed one new location, the site of an ancient library. Should we leave now, mistress? Yes. We are going to go find something. And see if it leads us to any more answers to the crazy riddle that we are unfolding here. We haven't even found... we stopped following Renbar a long time ago. At this point, we have gone off on our own little diatribe. Does seem to be interesting though, so... hopefully we can actually find a new site and it's not just a huge circle saying it's in here somewhere. Good luck. Okay. Back on the ship, it's time to move forward. I will ready the sheets, mistress. You know, some people would say that that's not very narrowed down. Just saying. Well, the only thing that I can see that is slightly more accessible is the Steel Empire site. So I'm going to the Steel Empire site. Let's see if we can... Well, let's see if we can find it. Oh dear. This is going to be an interesting test of my ability to find things. I'm getting flashbacks to sunless skies. It's like, yes, it's over here somewhere. There's just the vastness of space around you. You'll need to turn right shortly, mistress. I don't know why I bother reading the directions, but I guess it gives it something to say. Oh, we can pass control to 6. Let's pass control to 6 until we get there. That will narrow down the huge amount of sailing. Spend more time looking rather than just sailing there. And here we are. You know, no, we're not there, are we? We're not there, are we, 6? Ah, the way from here is through unknown waters. Okay, so he took us to unknown waters and then was like, here, take the wheel. Whoa, okay. This is some interesting waters. A little bit more rapidy than waters, I'd say. This way, and then I need to go right. This looks very strange. Very rocky here.
All the rivers of the nebula flow to Iox in the end. If you tie off your sail, Iox is where you'll wash up. It's the heart of the nebula. Or else, it's the gutter.
I love the idea that Iox is the gutter. I don't know why, that kind of made me smile. It's like, oh, so it's the whole all roads lead to Rome thing, isn't it? I like it. Ah, pass control to 6 again. Let's see where it goes here. See where he takes us. Eagle's Pass. We've definitely been here before. Aha! Okay. We are in unknown waters again. Well, let's see. This seems like a bit of a dead end. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, we can turn off up here. We're in stale waters. I think sweeping the sail makes it so we go quicker. Why has the music stopped? That's one of the nicest parts of sailing. Oh, well, I've missed that. Sorry, 6. There are unknown waters to the right, which also might lead to our target. I should have gone that to the right. Whoa! Oh dear! Oh my god. Perhaps we might explore. Yeah, he's kind of doing the thing where it's like, there's stuff around here, you should probably pay attention. Hey look, there's a ruin right there. What are we going to find? A ruin! I would guess it dates from the Steel Empire, mistress. Oh, wrong voice. Never mind. This should only take a few moments, mistress. I recovered an iron candle holder carved with a network design. I wonder how long it's been there. Oil burning. The glass is the sort they blow on Ilbereth. Make it and include an inscription on the bracket. I think this originates from the exact place we're after. We must be nearly there. Has it made it easier? Not really, but alright. I think, yeah, I missed a ruin back behind me. It's the white dot on the map. I just thought that maybe... Oh, I missed my turning. When we go to find the library, it's a huge area, right? So if we don't find extra hints in these other sites to find it, we're just going to have to look for ruins and hope that we find things that are going to tell us where the library is. Like we're doing now, kind of. But it's such a big map area. It feels good to be back on a real river again. You just had to say it. Vicinity of the Steel Empire site. Okay. My findings suggest the Steel Empire site is around here somewhere. I'd like to go to that ruin. If you could get me there, Six. If there's anything here at all... If there's anything here at all, even. I imagine there will be. I'm mostly excited about the Steel Empire, so I want to know more about the Steel Empire. Because we know a lot about the Empire. How do we find it? Oh god, so where the hell am I going? Oh no, this is working, okay. I cannot be sure, mistress. I suggest we look. Oh, there it is in front of me. Hey, give me my button prompt so I don't go past. There we go. Last thing I need is to just float straight on past. A ruin. It is a ruin from the Steel Empire, mistress. I will investigate, mistress. I found a shard from a boot knife. What a random thing to find. Just lying out there? The hilt has been inscribed too. I can hardly see the glyphs, they're so tiny. This is the start of a fragment of text. Alright, so I recognize what I think is death. I thought there might be some sort of divinity to this sentence, because there's a lot of the upside down Y with a squiggle on top. And forevers, but I guess the closest we have is beyond. Death and beyond. Mistress, I do not think you have enough information to read this. I could still change my mind, but... Of death and beyond. Sounds grim enough. It kicked me out there on its own. You don't really need an inscription to know what a sword is for. It was a boot knife. This comes from the same site as the candle holder and the pick, I think. I don't know where I'm going right now. This will make the Steel Empire site easier to locate. I'm trying to drive and read and not crash. Bless the waters! It feels good to be back on a real river. Sculptor's Canyon? Where the hell have I gone? Then again, maybe this is the right area? Ah, wait, here's another. Right there. Take me to that ruin. Yeah, they up the design a little bit in this area. It's a little bit more terrifying. There's a lot more rocks. What's wrong with the river here? The currents in this region are unusually weak. The rivers here are losing their integrity. That seems bad. Perhaps that is how the ruin was lost. Yeah, they just couldn't get there anymore, or it was too dangerous on broken rivers? This looks promising. This looks very promising. I think we found it. There's space enough to land. We're gonna land the whole ship. Oh my, how big is this place? A steel Empire site. Is this where the ancients carved their statues?
Sometimes when you find a place, you find it overflowing with humanity, with life, with joy, with family, with struggle. Flames that burn so brightly they can still be seen as dancing shadows. Hundreds, thousands of years later.
Thought she was going to say this place.
And then other places are not like that.
I was waiting for that. And this place is none of those things. Because this place looks like hell. This moon is barely habitable, mistress. It seems unlikely it was ever occupied, so it's a mine. Perhaps something happened. What could have happened to do this, mistress? The soil here is rock dust. The air is no more than backwash. Nothing has ever grown here. I bet you this is where the iolite crystals are or something. Overturned cart. A heavy-duty one too. There's an inscription. Just above the dust. Oof! Don't recognise any of those symbols. If anything, it looks upside down. These symbols look new to me. Mistress, the cart is upside down. Oh god, it is upside down. Right. Of course. Oh god. Even my brain went, they look brand new. Oh, that's a good joke. I enjoyed that. Mechanical? think. Somehow, I don't think that's right. I've done something wrong. Yes, it's great. No, not even close. Think. That can't be think. My translation think can't be right now. Oh no. Close to what I think is, well, what I know is robot. So... Oh, don't tell me we're going into slave. Similar to dead, death, and wind. Safe. Are free, are away. Could be free, free like the wind. If it's close to robots and things, and chains, I'm gonna go with slaves. Slaves are free. Doesn't quite make sense, does it? That will do for now. It could be slaves are obedient. I think there has always been slaves in the nebula. One way or another. Indeed. Okay, what's over here? Something in the dust. What have we got? This is a shard from a silver jug. I think it dates from the ancient times. The inside is heavily stained. Must have belonged to a heavy drinker. And there's something etched In here, around the rim. Oh wow, that's a statement. This is broken off. Okay, this is a very long one. I don't really recognise that first line, but yourself? By first line, I mean first phrase. Yourself? I guess more is there. If that is more. I'm not saying here. Is there an in? There's an in at the end. But there's an X in the middle, so that doesn't quite make sense. That one's a worth. Now it's just got to be there's an as somewhere, I guess. And an and. I've done something wrong. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not an as. Right, so it's not an as. That narrowed that down. Wait. Oh. You're and yourself. Very similar. What am I missing here? Worth? No. Like these long ones with tiny things, they drive me up the wall. I've done more. I've done and, your. Oh, in. Is there an in? In. No? This doesn't feel right. No, it doesn't, does it? Let me guess, yours not right. No, it's not worth. Oh, come on. We narrowed that down to 3 words. Great. That isn't the ancient for more. Oh. Okay. Drown. Your blood value. It's not going to be drown. Okay, I was thinking drown your sorrows. Is what I was kind of going for. Raise. Your. Similar to river. Goblet, maybe? And. Cry out? That kind of makes sense. Ascend, pray, truth. Drink, evil, drink, market, find, ascend. I'm trying to think what it could be other than what I put, but I think I'm going to go with what I put. Seems like something you'd do. Raise your goblet and cry out. I think this comes from the same source as the fragment of sail. The one we discovered on the domed market moon. This should help us work out where to look for the site. Wait. What site? Have we not already found that site? Oh, well, whatever. Question. What is this place? Somebody just keeps turning on the fog machine. Metal rail. A track. Where were they quarrying? Mining? Or just carrying away the spare rock from the carvings? An opening. Leading down. And, of course, you intend to go in. Of course. Of course. Why wouldn't we? I wonder how many people it took to carve one statue. One artist working alone for years? Or an army of workers. Either way, there must have been people working here for long stretches of time. But why would anyone live here? This place is terrible. Just to work? How did anyone live here? There's nothing. No water. Nothing. From a different time, I guess. They must have brought water here from a store or something? And I'm guessing it was manned by slaves, not gonna lie. It will be dark down there, mistress. I do need to end the episode, but try not to trip over your feet. I'm intrigued as to where this mine shaft goes.
The wind died as we entered the tunnel.
Or I could leave it here as a horrendous cliffhanger. It opens up ahead. Let's walk in a little bit more. Indeed, mistress.
The air was ice cold and smelled of rust.
How is that lantern still burning?
Then we came out into a wide open space. Through all the murky dark, I could make out shapes, clinging like spiders to the rock.
Oh my god. I do not like it here, mistress. I haven't seen construction like this before. Maybe in the cratered moon, with the ramps. This site is older than the Empire, mistress. Older than Eox, at least. Oh, crates everywhere. Mistress, the chasm in the rock appears extremely deep. Proceed with caution. Crates? If we could open these, it might tell us what this place was for. But they're nailed shut. Oh, let me guess, I broke my swords and things, didn't I? Excuse me, I want to look at that. Damn it. I want to look at that rail cart. Let's not clamber across the... No, I don't want to clamber across the cart. That's a bit mad. Oh, there's something here. Symbols. Lift Earth? God. I mean, I'm just going to go with what it thinks it is, but... Does Lift Earth make sense? Not really, but... I thought this place was used by sculptors. I was expecting an artist's commune, not whatever this is. A ramp. You noticed? Of course I noticed. Exactly like the turret we saw before. And the cratered moon with the ramps. It must be from a similar period. Well, in we go. A control room. Ramps means robots. This place was colonized then. Colonized by robots. Where are the buildings? People need places to live, markets, bathhouses. There's something very wrong about this place. Look at the control panels. Positioned with a view out over the chasm. We've seen this design before. These are for robots. Any inscriptions? None. Well, damn. I would have expected something, like warning do not press. No doubt whoever used the panel knew what it was, mistress. Try turning it on. See if it still works. And if it does, and it causes this chamber to collapse, who would make a control panel that does that? A mining operation reliant on explosive charges. If that happens, you can help us out. Eh? That seems like a good deal. Assuming the rubble does not block the line of sight required. That's not gonna happen. I think it's gonna be the turntable-y control thing. Ah. Human optimism. I have never understood such an obvious evolutionary flaw. Very well, mistress. Good luck. Let me see. Yes, I comprehend. Oh. Off. Yes, it is the turntable controlling thing. Also, I'm not entirely sure that's helped, but... Please don't lock the doors. The control requires me to stay in proximity to it, mistress. Otherwise, it will reset. Why? I mean, that's good, I guess. That means I can reset it back to what it was. Why would a robot need to guard a bridge control like that? It is not tiring, thankfully. This one's been broken open. The wiring's been ripped out. Why would someone do that? Make it work? Or to stop it from working? Right, you hold on to that, Six. I'll be right back. Right, so there is... That did launch... Did that open any of those crates? As silly as it sounds. There's an inscription. Hello. Just above the dust. It's upside down again, isn't it? I know, I know. Mark. And... Earth? Soil on Earth, maybe. My translation mark has to be off. But I think Earth must be right. That's good, because we got a lot of Earth translations. Rock. Rock and Earth. Why you'd need to label your minecarts with what's in them, I don't know, but you know. Oh, smashed crates, here we go. Here's something. It's an ornate metal oil burner. It looks like it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. Looks like there's an inscription on the base. Whoa. Okay. There's a few words in this one. Okay, we'll start with we. When? Oh no. We don't recognize half of these words. That's not good. I mean, there's a than. When we than? I don't think I know enough to resolve this. When we than. I'll let Huyang look at it later. Most likely, this comes from the same site as the shard from a jug I found here before. This should help us locate the unknown, extremely ancient site. Where is that? The unknown, extremely ancient site. Oh, wait, is that it? The unknown ancient site? Site of the ancient library? Yeah, we only have a few. I mean, Heaven's Vault's in quite a big area, huh? I only assume it's the other place, but I am going to have to leave the rest of this exploration to the next episode. The episode has run over a little bit longer here. As much as I want to just carry on, I will regret it if I do. So, did it save just now? Yes. Thank you very much for watching. We will go and explore this mind chasm in the next episode. This. Oh god, the stuff behind the. Oh, hang on. Oh. No, I'm stopping here. Curiosity is going to destroy me. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.